For many seasons, people have been obsessed with and adored Arrow. The setting is Starling City. It tells the tale of Oliver Queen and his return. The show depicts how the rumored boy, who has been dead for 5 years, resurfaces and uses his new abilities to combat crime. The series is set to run for 8 seasons, with a 9th in the works. Will the 9th season be released soon? Arrow is a popular show that has produced several memorable episodes. After 8 seasons, the show has done well with a large audience. However, things are starting to change with the show. Greg Berlanti, Marc, and Andrew Kreisberg created the show, which debuted in 2012. The show has had a very successful run, and its first season received a lot of positive feedback. At its current rate, the show has received numerous awards and nominations. Many series were inspired by this one, as well as franchises. Popularly known as the Arrowverse, the show gave birth to others like Batwoman, Flash, etc. The 8th season of Arrow ended in 2020, and there have been no updates on its return since then. And here's something to note down: Arrow is available on the CW as well as Netflix. Furthermore, the CW has stated that the show has concluded its 8th season and that there will be no further seasons. As a result, for those who were looking forward to watching the other seasons, we regret to inform you that Arrow has been cancelled, and the show's run has ended at 8 seasons. However, there have been numerous requests to bring the show back over the years. Greg and Marc, the producers, have also spoken out, stating that it was a difficult decision but one that had to be made. It was one of the most interesting shows, and it spawned many other shows that followed in its footsteps. The writers, characters, cast, and everyone else did an outstanding job bringing this epic story to a close. The news was also poorly received by the audience. There have been numerous depressing posts on Instagram, Twitter, and other social media platforms. Many Arrow fans have taken their grief to new heights. Save Arrow was a petition created to save the show from cancellation. However, the show's final episode hinted at the arrival of another spin-off show. Green Arrow and the Canaries would be the title, and it would star one of the best actors. So even though the show has been officially canceled, we can still hold out hope for a spin-off. Season 9 of The Flash has seen the return of several familiar faces from the Arrowverse. But in Episode 9, It's My Party and I'll Die If I Want to, Wally West, Arrow's John Diggle, and most importantly the man who started it all, Oliver Queen, went all out. Though the show only briefly returns to Oliver, it is action-packed and with character development. While Oliver and Barry embark on one final world-saving mission, Oliver's return is more than just fan service. Though many were delighted to see him again, Oliver's reappearance aids Barry's development and allows the show to reflect before concluding the Arrowverse. After all, as the franchise comes to an end, Oliver had to make one final appearance. Oliver's brief revival should come as no surprise, given that despite his death in the final season of Arrow, the plot was manipulated to allow him to appear on occasion. Oliver became the Spectre, a spirit connected to the energy of the multiverse, after his world-saving sacrifice in the crossover event Crisis of Infinite Piles of Earth. This status grants him unique abilities, essentially making him all-knowing, and allows him to return to life to save the multiverse, but only if a sufficient threat exists. Oliver was always meant to return to the Arrowverse at some point, and with The Flash being the final show in this universe and set to premiere with Season 9, it's long past time. There's no denying that bringing Oliver back for an episode was a bit of fan service, because the return of a beloved character from another show is, by definition, fan service. The Flash, on the other hand, did so in the best possible way. As mentioned in the episode, the characters never said goodbye to Oliver properly. Allowing them to say their final goodbyes was a wonderful scene for Arrowverse fans, but it was more than that. Through his reunion with Oliver, the episode allowed Barry's character to grow. After 9 seasons, Barry has experienced a great deal of loss, with Oliver being one of the most memorable. However, 2 of Barry's key allies have recently been killed. In Season 8, Killer Frost sacrificed herself and died in a hasty attempt to raise her sister, Caitlin Snow. These and other losses have weighed heavily on Barry's mind. Meeting Oliver's Spectre aids Barry in coming to terms with Oliver's death, and by extension, the death of the others he's lost. Even in the show's final season, it's important to give the characters time to heal and grow. While Amell's appearance is purely for fan service, it advances the plot and marks a significant turning point in Barry's story. Because it is purposeful, it is the best type of fan service. Oliver returns for no other reason than to inspire Barry and help him grow. This makes Oliver's appearance feel more natural and less like a ploy to attract Arrow fans. While encouraging Barry's personal growth is certainly a valid reason for Oliver to appear, the episode didn't stop there. Rather than looking for a thinly veiled excuse for his appearance, The Flash created a plotline that seamlessly incorporates Oliver Queen's return. The story of Episode 9 centers on a threat to the multiverse. Though the concept has always felt more at home in The Flash than in Arrow, Oliver's role as the Spectre inextricably binds him to the multiverse. During the Crisis of Infinite Earths, Oliver's sacrifice saved the world. However, the same event annihilated the multiverse. However, with Oliver's return, he explains the rebirth of the multiverse, which is now in jeopardy once more. Oliver returns not to assist Barry in his recovery, but to save the very thing he died to protect. It makes sense for his character to intervene and assist, and since it's essentially the Spectre's job to defend the multiverse, who else could be counted on to assist Barry in stopping Bloodsport's plan to control everyone in the multiverse? Oliver Queen's appearance was almost mandatory for The Flash's final season, and Episode 9 pulls it off without feeling forced. With his importance to the plot, Oliver's reappearance feels more natural than many cameos. In addition to fitting neatly into the episode, Oliver's brief revival provides the characters with a moment of reflection in the final season. Everything moves at a breakneck pace due to the series' overwhelming action, not to mention the show's super speed. In his return, Oliver reminds Barry, if only for a moment, of how far he's come since his appearance in Arrow Season 2 in 2013. The Arrowverse expanded rapidly over the last decade, but with this season of The Flash serving as a send-off, it makes sense for the characters and fans alike to recognize just how large the universe has become. This episode, like Barry Allen's first appearance in the world, focuses on Barry and Oliver's friendship, even though much has changed with all the superpowers and world saving. Barry and Oliver both grow a lot on their respective shows, and a final appearance together emphasizes that. It's only fitting that the final season of any Arrowverse shows feature Oliver once more. The hero who started it all deserved one more episode, and letting him save the multiverse once more was the ideal way to do so. The Flash honors its predecessor and reflects on the Arrowverse's journey from Oliver's escape from Lian Yu to the present by concluding the universe with a belated farewell between these two friends. But they don't squander Oliver's appearance, making it as important to Barry as it is for fans to see Oliver Queen one last time. Well, that's it. For now, make sure that you like our video. Please share your views and opinions in the comments section with us. Subscribe to the channel to get updated regularly with the latest news and reviews on upcoming videos from us. And do not forget to hit the bell icon to never miss an update. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you at the next one.